as the nigga getting colder. Trying to find God as the devil on my shoulder. I'll defy odds, I'm a rebel getting bolder. Lot of things change every day, getting older. Gotta dodge every pitfall that approaches. Learn from every loss and we all let it coach us. Learn from every loss and we all let it coach us. Yeah, the chosen one's getting closer till it's over.
What up, though, lads? Here, chill with me. Here to give you my Kings versus Queens recap for YouTube. I did it right after for caffeine. Wanted to give content to YouTube because I know I won't be naive and assume everybody is tuning into what's going on with caffeine streams and stuff like that. Apologies for the acoustics. I'm in a new place. Even the lighting is all fucked up. I'm gonna get that rectified within this week. Trust me, it's not gonna always look like this. Like I've been working hard, moving shit. Look, I ain't even got no hat on, my ring, my watch. I'm giving y'all what I got, and that is a recap of a pretty solid card. Actually, probably would give it on a scale of 1 to 10, probably give it like a 7.5. 7.5 could have been much higher, man. If a couple of MCs brought their A game, this could have been like an 8.59. Like it was dope on paper, and it was pretty dope overall. Could have been a little bit doper, but it was started off with, I believe, Swamp and Casey. Casey lit his ass up. Casey J lit Swamp up, man. Casey J versus Swamp. Casey J was relentless. I don't even remember any dudes talking to Swamp like this. Like, she was at him. The Swamp flips, just, man, she was just everywhere, barking on him. Her wordplay was good. And the difference between Casey J in this battle and the difference between her and the Coffee battle, she was lyrical. She had bars, she had cadence, and she had a flow, and she could switch her flows. But the difference was the intensity and the aggressiveness and just the affliction in her, in her words and how she was saying them. She was saying them with much more pain in her voice, kind of like how she was against Miss Merck. Like she had a vendetta with Merck and Swamp that she didn't have with Coffee. Really, she was just spitting rhymes. In this battle, though, she was going for the jugular, and Swamp, I just don't think him going to get. I just don't think talking down to ladies is his bag, like in this type of setting, because it was just pretty standard, stereotypical sexuality references, and how he'll make her do this and have her tricking. Up until the third, where he kind of showed a little bit of versatility, it was pretty much what you expect. Just, my dick could do this, and I had used that. Like it was kind of typical. Well, what I was shocked by that wasn't many supporters for Swamp. Like Casey J had the Queen of the Ring, like emblem, like the symbol in the sky, because all of the Queen of the Ring women was there showing her love and reacting to her bars. I think you even heard Debo in the background. No shocker there. And just when he was rapping, even if it was an okay bar, he didn't get much from whoever was behind him. Now that could be because, he's the new guy and he kind of goes at the vets, and all these vets kind of got like this high school cool table type shit, and he might not be accepted. I don't know, but he had some little slick shit that didn't get any reaction, and it was a tough day at the office. Now, shout out to Swamp for admitting his defeat. He said it was, it wasn't really like a loss, although he's saying he lost, but he said it's also like a lesson. So he's going to apply that lesson and take somebody's head off, I'm sure, whoever he got coming up next. Who else we had? We had, after that, Rum Nitty versus C3 in a battle that I thought was going to be a 30-piece for Rum. Going into the battle, I thought it was just nothing she can do with him unless she angles really well. And she angled pretty well, and she made this very, very, very extremely close. Actually, when they did the voting, I thought people were going to say she won. They voted for Rum. Deservedly so. like I said, it was close, but I think the first, the two were like 1-1 going into the third, and then she jammed the third pretty bad, and he took that easily. So you can even reverse rounds in the first rounds, where you want to get her the first or give her the second. She definitely got a round out of the first two. Um, I would probably say she got the first round and give him the second because he was ODing in the second. He was ODing. And it was weird because he didn't get reaction either. I don't know what's up with the fellas, man. The fellas didn't really turn up until NWX got there, until they went. It was a little weird. I don't know what was going on, but Rome was saying some crazy shit in the second. Some crazy shit in the first, but he was saying some crazy, and it was like, ooh, more like, I'm just like, what's going on here? But out of first two battles, the women showed that they were here to play. I'm not surprised because I always said, like, there's really no use to doing these because I think we're all convinced that the women can hang with the men. Like, I had it going into the event, I had it 4-3 for the men, and I'll keep going to see because I pretty much nailed it. But I got some of the predictions on who would win wrong. So I had Rum going into this battle winning. I was right. Pretty much people got Rum winning. Although a lot of respect is shown to C3. Her angles in that second and where she was going with it in third was dope. But her angles in the first and second, how she was hitting her freestyles and rebuttals. See, that's why I said C3 is a jack of all trades, not really a master of any. But when she puts it all together, it can be deadly. And Rum caught some fire from her. Rum caught some fire from her. So with KCJ winning the first battle, Rum winning the second battle, was tied up 1-1, Kings and Queens. And I had KCJ going into that winning. Smoke Swamp. I had Rum going into there. Didn't smoke C3, but got the dub. I don't remember the order quite well. I'm just gonna say a battle. It might have been. What was next after that? Oh, K-Shine versus E Hart. K-Shine with a 30 piece. That's strong 30 piece. Now, with this 30 piece, some may call it a body, some may just call it a 30. It's in between because of her choking in the third, because she chokes in the third, and he even like, yo, man, no, finish it out. She like, no, I'm good, go ahead. He was a real gentleman, so it might be a gentleman's 30. See what I did there. But depending on how you look at it, because it's tough, because her first two rounds were really good to me. Like her first two, she had a couple of stumbles here and there, I believe in the second, but nothing that stopped her momentum. She was really good. It's just that K-Shine can do what she do with the bars, but then add this layer of just bravado and performance to it that she can't really do. And he got way more flows than her, like flows, changes, and switches that she don't really do. She kind of is a 1-2, flower. So it kind of becomes stale after a while. And meanwhile, he's switching it up every 4 to 8 bars with different type of, speeds. Like, you just like, damn, that boy talented. And he don't slip. Like, I never have a fear of him choking. Like, he just, out of the past 3 years, he's easily the best MC out right now. He's the best in battle rap. Y'all can hate if you want, but name an arena where he's going to fail at. Big stage, he performs so well for the big stage. Small rooms, he been getting big. Like, when his first time back, what was it? Him versus Tay Rock in a small room. Like, he's comfortable anywhere. He's comfortable anywhere, man. So, K-Shine with a 30 piece. This wasn't E Hart's best performance. Had some solid material in the first, but she could have did way better. This is her big shot. She'd been dying for this look for a long time, and she ain't delivered, man. So that she got to take that one with her. She got to take that. So 2-1 Kings next matchup. I'm doing this without any notes. I'm just trying to see, do I remember the order from my head? I think I got it right. I think next was DNA versus Vixen the Assassin. Battle of the night. Clearly battle of the night. battle of the night wasn't even close. This was fireworks from the get go. People are calling it a 30 for Vixen. I see a lot of people got her winning, but then I also see some people got DNA edging it out. I'll be shocked if I seen somebody say DNA 30. Me, I watched it again. I can't tell you how I seen it, but I watched it again, and I will say Vixen definitely won. She definitely won. It wasn't quite a 30, but Vixen definitely won. I ended up giving her the what was it? What rounds did I give her? She got the second for sure. I ended up giving her the third, I believe. Second and third I gave to her. But you can argue she won the first. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. That is possible. She 30 DNA. And DNA isn't everybody's cup of tea. I know. Like, he's hit or miss as far as how people feel about him as a performer, his material. He's not like the most, he don't have like the most haymakers. He don't really have the most quotables, but he just wins. So it was tough. I had her losing clearly going into this, and she a fellow Midwest partner, so I felt bad doing that. You know what I'm saying? She from Milwaukee, I'm from Detroit, so I was like, damn, I don't want to do it dirty like this. But she came to play, man. She had the hardest bar. She said, I'll smack the bitch out you and introduce her to a better man. What? Don't be talking. Hey, Vixen. What? Hey, fuck you think you talking to like that? Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I don't know who you think you talking to like that. I don't like it. What? She was getting DNA potted. But he was fighting back though. He was fighting back. But she matched him. So because DNA was going first a lot, and I think it could have been different because he could have been rebuttal and shit. She said, I don't know if those were mid-round rebuttals or she just knew where he was going with all his material catered for her, and she just really did a great job counter-writing. I've watched a lot of her battles for the past 3 to 4 years. I went all the way back to her shit, like when she was battling, like on Queen of the Ring early on. Like, I don't remember her counter-writing like this. I don't know what happened, but she locked in, knew where he was going with her, the whole super hairline. Then she responded to that with the super hairline, and she was cooking, man. So I got her 2-1, if not 3-0, man, but clear 2-1. It's a clear 2-1. I thought she clearly got that, but I thought DNA was still fire. I think his third could have been dope, but he spent too much time talking about people that weren't even there. He talked about math. He talked about, I don't know, the Joe Biden and all that shit. He talked about Hollow. Like, he just took way too much time on them. And then he eventually got back to Vixen, but you wasted material. So she got the third. She definitely got the second to me because he had a fire second that I typed out like it. She ain't coming back from this. But she did. She did. What was the next battle? The next matchup was Arsenal versus Official, I believe. Arsenal versus Official. No. Charlie Clips versus Couture. That was next. And Couture, in my opinion, won the battle, but they gave the battle to Charlie Clips, like the fan votes in the chat, in Caffeine chat. You know what I'm saying? So they gave the fan vote to Vixen. So I believe it was tied up 2-2. Then came Charlie Clips. Yeah, then it came Charlie Clips versus Couture. They gave the battle to Couture. Charlie Clips. I thought Couture won. And it was just weird, man. It was just weird. So Clips, so she goes first. She has a few stumbles, but she was solid. She had some shit that I liked in there. It was like a 7.5 out of a 10 round for her. I'm like, it's good, it's beatable. Charlie was winning the round. something happened in back with Rum Nitty. He tries to so this is the gift and curse of freestyling. So Rum does something, drops something, spills something, so he uses that and freestyles out of it. He gets a nice little reaction. He starts feeling himself. Now he's starting to like look for other things. Somehow he blames like at some point he blames Debo, like damn you fucking me up. Now I'm about to da da da, and then he loses his place with all, whatever he written. He lost it, and so he tried to play it off with the because that's what he did in the last battle versus Geechee when he choked in. So he tried to play off a choke with a fake. He tried to play off a choke by pretending like he was fake choking. You follow me? Like trying to get people to laugh, like, oh, there he go doing the again, right? And then he really choked. He lost the round to me. Fans voting gave him that round by like a wide margin. I just don't get this. I don't get today's battle rap, so y'all can have that. The second round wasn't even close to me. Like she did. She talked to his soul and kind of got him up. I had a prop. I ain't gonna say what the prop was, but she was just like kind of styling something on him. He came back with some more freestyle stuff in between. It was a solid round, but I had her up 2-0. You can give him the third if you want. I thought he lost. Fans thought he won. So the Kings were up 3-2. Now mind you, I had the Kings winning this 4-3. So I'm being honest. Like I didn't think they won this tournament. I mean, or this exhibition really, because I had them up already, but it didn't matter because we get to Arsenal versus Official, and Arsenal kind of puts the nail in the coffin, clinches it for the fellas. That's 4 dubs. You know what I'm saying? So whatever happens after that didn't matter. And man. Arsenal beat Official and Official beat Official. Like she really just didn't bring that sauce that she usually bring, man. And to me, it was weird. It was like she was almost too hyped for this because she was running out of breath. I've never seen her winded. Like yes, she's like a plus size lady, you know what I'm saying? But she's always had dope breath control. That was one of the things I admired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's not like petite and she can still like just go. But for some reason, I don't know, she was just too charged up. She had water breaks at odd moments. Meanwhile, Arsenal was just rapping really well. He wasn't predictable. It wasn't a lot of talking about her titties like I thought he would. He just was like hitting different subjects with her and got her out of there. He just really outclassed her. Pretty much called it 3-0 clear, man. 3-0 clear. I was going to give her the second round. My feed was acting up, and then I found out and I looked back that she indeed stumbled a lot in that second, so I can't even give her that round. So it was pretty crazy. So Arsenal won. I'm shocked. The two ladies I thought for sure would get busy would be Hart and Official. Win or lose, I thought they would get busy, and I don't think one of them got busy. So that was unfortunate. So yeah, the men were up 4-2 at this point, and then the main event, Sue Surf versus 40 Bars. Y'all got these men probably should leave 40 the fuck alone. You guys should probably leave 40. She just got Surf out of there. She beat QP, PC. Who else she beat? She beat Big T. She beat Cortez. So she's like 5-2 versus them. Only people she lost to was LL Cool G and Daylight. That's the only fella she lost to. Cool G was hungry on the way up, and Daylight is like when he's serious, he's one of the best penmen ever. So those are not bad losses. Sue Surf got cooked pretty much. His first round was solid. But anytime he's solid, anytime he gives you anything, they're gonna love it probably like 5 times more than you actually should. I thought it was good, but I didn't think he was like getting crazy. Y'all gotta let some of these battle rappers, even some of the battle rappers, be a little excited over material. They be much more excited over material than I thought a battle rapper would be. In the chat, like, oh my god, Surf going or something like. If y'all was standing in front of that, there's no way y'all would be like thinking this. But anyway, so he went, 40 went, cool. That can go anyway. Last 2 rounds, it wasn't really nothing to talk about. 40 whooped his ass. He jerseyed in the third. Second round, he pretty much cut his time very short. He don't really care. He don't care. My dumb ass picked him last minute. I went live on Caffeine, and I picked 40, and then right before we cut it off, I'm like, you know what? Oh, no, I've changed my mind. Surf, I trust Surf. I ain't trusting no motherfucking Surf, man. Never again. Never again. So, that pretty much really wrapped it up. 40 does this, man. That Team 40 shit, like, her support group system, fan base, whatever you want to call it, they be deep, man. They came to my chat on Caffeine, celebrating, popping champagnes like Cortez when Surf loses, man. They was going crazy, so I appreciate that. And she deserved it. She deserved it. Her material was really good, especially in that third round, getting into some real, like, talking about Surf's mom as compared to her as a mom. You know what I'm saying? It was good. What she said about the 16. I was a 16 when I had a son, but now my 16 be sonning niggas. Like, that's crazy. She was getting crazy on Surf in that third. But yeah, man, that was it, man. I don't know what's next for Surf. They gonna give him another bag. He's going back. This is what y'all gotta realize. Y'all keep saying, why does he keep getting booked? Because the demand hasn't faded. Because y'all still watch when he's headlining an event. If y'all see Sue Surf name on the bill and y'all be like, I'm good, I'll pass on that, they will stop booking him. I'm pretty sure. But if he can come like 2.5, 3 rounds, and I still get like, and then I look at the numbers and I'll be like, ooh, we did well. We're gonna book his ass again. So blame yourselves, man. That's all y'all got. Blame yourselves, man. You know, that's it. Salute to everybody that tunes into the channel. Salute to everybody that's really rocking with the show on Caffeine, man. I didn't know it would do that well over there, so I appreciate the love. Keep supporting. Keep dropping content here as well. That is my recap in this acoustic sounding weird ass room that I gotta finish like dressing up and making it mine again, and get better lighting and all that I got, y'all. Yeah, that's it. So Kings versus Queens ended 4-3 as I expected, or as I predicted. As I predicted. Ended up being right. Some of the battles I was right about, some I was wrong about. But if I'm being me, which is nothing but honest, I actually think the women should have won 4-3 because I thought Couture beat Clips. So there you have it. I'm going to find something else to do. Love y'all, and as always, keep it battle rap. Love.